freeze, float, and slide options. At the time of accepting the seat online, a candidate has to opt for any one of the options, example freeze, float or slide, for the choice of academic program for subsequent rounds, if any, of joint seat allocation. In case the candidate has been allocated seat as per the candidate's first choice, above option will not be available and the only option available will be freeze. In such a situation, the candidate may either accept and freeze the offered seat or may reject the offered seat. Non-choosing of freeze option in this case will be considered as rejection of the offered seat and the candidate will not be considered for seat allocation in the further rounds. After the seat allocation, the candidate has three options. First is freeze, second is float, and last is slide. Choosing the option freeze means that the candidate accepts the offered seat and indicates that the candidate is content with the allocated academic program and that the candidate does not want to participate in further rounds of seat allocation while retaining the same seat. For example, if the candidate has been allotted mining engineering in VNIT Nagpur and the candidate has chosen the option freeze, it means that the candidate accepts the offered seat. Choosing the option float means that the candidate accepts the offered seat and indicates that if admission to an academic program of higher preference in any institute is offered in subsequent rounds of seat allocation, the candidate will accept it. For example, candidate have allotted mechanical engineering in MNIT Jaipur. The candidate is choosing the option float, which means that if admission to an academic program of higher preference in any institute is offered in subsequent rounds of seat allocation, the candidate will accept it. Choosing the option slide means that the candidate accepts the offered seat and indicates that if admission to an academic program of higher preference is offered within the same institute in subsequent rounds of seat allocation, the candidate will accept it. For example, if a candidate has allotted mining engineering VNIT Nagpur and the candidate is choosing option slide, which means the candidate will accept a seat if the admission of higher preference is offered within the same institute.